I work with many salespeople, whatever, who are, are different really than their client based or most of their prospects and like that. And some of them actually feel like misfits. So what advice would you give to these kinds of people to actually turn their difference into an advantage?
I love this. So instead of thinking that there's something wrong with us because we're a misfit, and by the way, we're all a misfit in a certain
Right.
way, instead to discover our advantage. So the first thing that I usually teach and talk to people about is understand your value. Because when we go into work and instead of thinking of ourselves, there's something wrong with me. I'm a female in a male dominated environment. There must be something, it's intimidating. Or maybe I'm a person of color in a team that is all white. That's intimidating. Instead of focusing on those, focus on what is the value that you are bringing. And I'm going to give people some questions to think about. Well, the first one is, how are you different? The second one is, what do you do that nobody else within your team is able to do? And then the third one is, how do people perceive you? So when they talk about you, what words or phrases or adjectives they tend to use? When we pause and we start reflecting about how are we different in a good way, the value that we are bringing, how are we serving our team, that we're approaching the work culture and the work environment in a positive way instead of like, wow, I am different, that is something bad. Then the second thing I recommend for everybody to do is find your fellow misfits. None of us would like to be alone. So if you feel that you're different, maybe you have like you have a certain disability, or you see things in a different way, you're more creative than anybody else, find other people that are similar to you and create your tribe. We tend to like that. We like to surround ourselves with people that are similar, and that makes it even more powerful. And support other people, support your other team members, because the more we are helping our team, the more we become belonging instead of being the outsider.
That's international leadership coach Dima Ghawi. Hear more from her on the Manage Smarter show at managesmarter.com, on iHeart, or wherever you get your podcast.